installing this on a Sun Dolphin Boss 10. I like this one. The Boss 12s are nice as well, the Boss 11s. But nice, inexpensive fishing kayak, kind of designed for that fisherman. You can see on the seats that has elevation on the one, and it's quite a bit. So it's a nice, inexpensive kayak. But we're installing this anchor system on this, and it actually works really well. Okay, I've got an inexpensive anchor system here that works really well. It's not my favorite. This one's my favorite. Did a video on that one if you'd like to take a look at it, and I've got a link for that one below if you want something a little more advanced and a little more efficient. But this one works really good. It's inexpensive, and you really only need these 4 items right here: the cam cleat, the tie down eyelets, a mushroom anchor. I like the mushroom style for this, and a rope. Maybe you already have these, but I'll put the links for these below as well. But it's a really simple system, and this works great on rivers when there's a high current and that sort of thing. I like the mushroom anchor because there's a lot of debris down there, rocks, sticks. This one doesn't seem to get caught as much as my other grappling type anchor. Really easy to install, and we'll go through the steps right now. First thing we're going to install is the tie down eyelets, and it's pretty simple. We're simply going to drill a hole and screw it in. So we just want to make sure we get roughly the same correct hole size. So just kind of do a little quick measurement here, and that's what we got. That's where I want that to be, so it doesn't impede this area right here. So I'll make sure I got enough to work with. So that's right where I want to put that. I'm going to use a little tool to make a little scuff mark. And right there. Make sure we got it. Yeah, we did. There we go. And that's secure. So on this boat, I'm just going to remove this tray. You'll have to, there's multiple ways you can do this. You could do it on a track that you can mount, or a track that you already have. But this is how we're going to mount it on the Sun Dolphin Boss 10. Okay, so there is a 5th thing I guess you might need. I mean, you can use any washers that you might have. I like the stainless steel washers because, you know, these are obviously going to get wet. Anything else will rust. I got this assortment kit that I got on Amazon. I'll put the link below, but all stainless steel stuff, and just, you're always going to need it for your boat at some point or another. So I'll link that below, but you could get away with any washers if you just don't want to run to the store or whatever, and it's all you got is just regular ones. You probably just have to replace them at some point. So every time I screw into the boat, even though these were already in there, I do like to use marine silicone. Good way to install this is just fill this hole with silicone. And then that way you're not going to miss. And right here I don't like to use a drill because it's too easy to strip these threads on this. So I just like to lightly use a screwdriver and get it in there that way. Towel here, make it look nice. There you go. So this is how we're going to rig this. Well, we're going to go through the eye hole here. And this is going to come around here just like this. We're going to be in the river, so I probably don't need all this rope, but what I'll do is I'll just kind of police this side up. And that should be enough. So I'm going to keep this right here under my chair and where I can get to it. Just a quick note on the knot on your anchor here. I just got a kind of a standard knot on there. And I've got some electrician's tape. And I'm just going to melt that in. Be careful here, obviously. Let that dry. And I'll show you why that's so short here in a second. So the way this is going to work, you can do this two ways. I just start out with the anchor in the boat, like this. When I'm in the water, I'll just take the anchor and throw it over the side. And if I'm moving around the river, kind of just going from spot to spot, I'll just have the anchor kind of just like that, in that configuration, where it's just dangling there. Then I'll go to my next spot and lower the anchor. Yeah, the way it works right here is real simple. You got it right there. I just let it out and then just crimp it. It's literally that simple. If I want to move, I'll pull it up, pull up my anchor either to that first spot or back in the boat and go from there. So it's a nice, simple, easy to install system. It only takes the 4 parts. And actually, if you want to get the stainless steel accessory kit and the silicone, if you don't have that, I'll have the links below. This one's really simple, really easy to use. It costs very little. So enjoy your kayaking, and it's a great system.